Producer, come on, get on.
That's all right.
I was texting.
Tom, where we at?
Yeah, we good. I got
Yeah, we good.
Tell, where we at? It's all about Kansas
You
City.
still rolling. I'm just glad I get this.
Okay. And you ready?
Perfect.
We're back. Everybody, we back? All right, so we back on NUKE at Night, the Black Howard Stern Show, and we were just talking about something. I can't let you, it's hard for me to go hard on you, Jay, because you like, you're a realist. So it's hard for me to really kind of, you're not the standard redneck, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? I want to say, I'd like to think, how's this, okay? I'd like to think that there's more of me out there than there is of the
You
standard.
know damn well that.
You know what, I do, because you know what, I catch hell all the time for what I am,
Right, I know
what
that.
I appear to be.
Yeah.
But the thing is that I would like to think that, at least, I know my kids, and I've got 4 white kids, respect the place that they came from.
Right.
Respect what they know of life in general. And I think that more people like me could obviously benefit. My wife is a lot like me. She's an Italian. Her dad was an Italian immigrant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She comes from European descent. I had a lot of friends with European descent that come to this country not understanding the diversity and the dichotomy of the American society. And I'd like to think that that's what's going to pervade when it's all said and done. Men like you that take it to the streets and tell these people, look, man, you know what? You got to live for yourself. You got to live for your dynasty. You got to live for your reputation.
Yeah.
Not necessarily what you can get out of it and then blame somebody else when you're down.
But I still think white people owe us some money now.
But you know what? That's fine.
You gotta give us something. You gotta give us something.
That's fine, dude. But you know what?
Well, at least an
When
opportunity.
you trace it back to your roots somewhere in a cotton field, then by God, you owe something.
Yeah.
But if you ain't tracing it back to a cotton field somewhere,
Well, no, I
don't
gotta
wanna hear shit.
I mean, that's
Then
what
how are
it
you
is.
gonna move
You feel what I'm
forward
saying?
if that never happened?
What, if that never happens? If
Are
you
you
don't have to do
gonna move forward?
I don't know, it's fucked up because you got so much and I ain't got shit. That's why I'm still pocket watching. It's fucked up. I'm pocket watching and I'm making excuses because y'all got too much money.
if we gonna be on the honest side here, man, you live in a $5,000 a month loft over here.
Yeah,
at Atlantic
but
Station.
you picked out one person.
I'm living in a motherfucking hovel up there in Gainesville in Hall County. You know what I'm saying, dude? I mean,
But I guarantee you got rich friends. I guarantee you know somebody with some money.
You know the
I
richest
guarantee
motherfucker I know.
you
You know the richest
know
motherfucker I know is black man.
For real, and you should,
For real.
you know what, you should
His
be mad.
name is Hans Ryle. He runs a fiber company, one of the fiber optic jobs where he splices fiber optic cable and makes like $1 billion a year, man. I mean, this.
How you don't know no rich white people? And I guess what, you don't want to be around them. That's what it is.
Nobody likes me, brother. Look at me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you ain't playing the white
I'm
card.
6'6", fucking 300 pounds, riding a motorcycle, man. Nobody gives me fucking 10 minutes of their time.
They
Nobody.
almost
I don't give a
racist
fuck
to
who
you
they
too,
are.
you're right. They almost racist to you too. You are stereotyped.
Yeah.
Right. Because you got the biker shit going on, we don't trust you neither.
No,
You're
no,
right.
no,
They almost try to say Trump terrorist too.
Everybody
Yeah,
does be crossed out.
yeah.
But see, the thing is that
What?
the thing is that there's a lot of me out there. Whether you know it or not, there's a lot of me out there. And unfortunately, these poor little snowflakes that are coming up in life, all they want to do is just, we're okay, man. We want to be okay.
Yeah, they just want to be cool. They tip it
But
up
you
in
know
our
what?
areas.
But the thing is that all bullshit aside, that goes in the favor of the man that's hardcore, the man that's all about bringing things together and living for the future and being more than what you are. Because when the snowflake come up, they want to be so much.
Right.
Everybody love you.
Right.
Man, fuck that. You know what the point is that no matter how they look at it, whether you take them as an asshole or a fucking
Right.
revelation, the point is that it's all going to get better.
But that's my question. How are y'all gonna get y'all white bitches back? Because we taking them. Like when we fuck them, we take them and they turn into niggas and they don't want to go. You know the saying, go black, never go back, all that type of shit. I'm sure that I can show right there that she's had some. You ever dated a black man?
I was married to a black man.
See what I'm saying?
I dated a white person.
You never dated a white man. See what I'm saying? I
You really want to answer that?
Answer. Go on,
That's
goddamn.
going to make you cry.
I don't care.
You breathe yourself out of existence.
How? We mixing y'all motherfuckers up.
Because you had white now on what?
No, you have black.
No, but that don't matter to me.
You don't give a fuck
That
if
don't
you black
matter to
or
you.
white.
That only matters to you. You
Yeah.
breathe yourself out of existence. Keep talking shit.
See, I'm getting information that John never get information on. That's how the white man think. Like, no fucking no matter. You get a little white than you, bitch. You know what I mean? I love it. I
No
love
matter
it.
how you look at it, brother.
I love
The thing
it.
is that anytime that you
Eventually,
fight for
the world
something,
will be mixed, and
It
then
will be.
It will be
matter.
mixed.
there's no chance. I mean, I'm coming from this white perspective, but like I said, man, I mean, my mom was Dominican, dude. I come from a mixed race family to begin with. The point being is that no matter how you look at this in the context of the world,
Right.
everybody is a little bit of something. No matter where you come from, you got something in you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and even the most pure black African descendant, unfortunately, after the last 200 years, has probably got some white caretaker somewhere in
Well,
there.
I wanted to speak on that. I wanted to say on that. Did we start civilization? I gotta ask
Oh,
right.
absolutely.
For real?
Yeah.
Do all white people know that?
I don't know.
Or do they all
I
admit
think
that?
the educated white
Have they talked about that? So is that why they all mad? Like, is that a reason why a lot of white people mad? Cause it's like, bitch, y'all started civilization, fuck you motherfuckers, and y'all motherfuckers know, y'all fuck y'all. Like, I mean, is that why a lot of people, I'm saying though, because I didn't know that really until like maybe like 10 years ago. Y'all started getting educated on, like, we was Africa and the black people, and they say the white people went up in the mountains and shit, and they turned white and all that. They got so many stories. I don't know the fucking stories. But they say that black people was the first people on earth. God was black. All the white man took the Bible. This, that, and other. Do white people know this?
Look, dude, no matter how you look at it, I don't know if they know it or not, but they're idiots if they don't. Jesus was a Jew from the Middle East. He was browner than anybody out here walking around in the South, I promise you.
Okay.
Okay, no matter how you look at it. Now, having said that,
White people don't give a fuck. So what?
well, see, the thing is, you gotta remember, man, white people tend to do their own weird shit with this whole creationism thing where God,
They do, they all
God went click and all of a sudden it was all there. That's bullshit. We
Yeah,
all know where we
exactly.
come from. We come from the monkeys that come from the cavemen that come to the,
Yeah.
and all of the crown of civilization was born in the country of the continent of Africa.
Right.
Now, with the tectonic movement and all the rest of this shit, Africa is its own place. But the problem was that it was all one mass
Okay.
a million years ago.
Okay.
All was connected. There were no oceans, there were no dividers. North America, South America, Africa, Europe, China, or Asia were all one landmass with another half
For
a
real?
globe full. Yeah.
Wait a minute, so
half a
you
globe full of
just
water.
talking too fast for a nigga that's smoking weed. You basically saying, you saying all of this shit was together. America, China, Japan, Africa, all of this shit. Wasn't no split waters, this, that, and the other. You saying when God came about. Well, when was this? Or
Okay,
what happened?
now don't get me crazy on the Bible and everything, because I'm not real school.
But
But the thing is, God created heaven and earth.
Right.
He created the seas and the land.
Right.
Okay, he didn't say that he divided the land at all. If you really want to go biblical on you, he didn't say anything about oceans running through the land. He said that he created the water. He created the earth. Now, the earth was all in one piece, and creationists are going to lose their shit over this. But the point is that when you look into it, please do. The world was all one land mass until
Somebody blew this shit up.
No, it was
Or started
tectonics.
splitting
It was
up.
tectonics. It started
Over time,
all
it
that
started
shit,
splitting up.
earthquakes and all that, all caused by the same thing.
Was niggas the first? You say it was niggas?
The jewel of
Jay was the niggas, this is black people.
Absolutely.
When it was together, I'm saying when it
Absolutely. And
was all
you
black.
said, you said niggas, but I don't know.
You can't say
I wasn't there.
You
You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't there.
I keep saying it, I can't stop it. I'm not gonna kill him.
All right, look, man, don't be
Okay,
shooting. I was fucking
I'm
around.
not.
But the point is, dude, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
So you
what
say
they
they
look
all
like.
together?
A billion
You
years
know
ago.
what they look like. Tell the truth. I'm just
They
saying.
look like a fucking monkey, dude. That's what they look like. That's where they all come
Was
from.
they black or white?
It's hard to tell.
I see.
I assume that by virtue of them being in a South Equatorial area, that they was dark skinned.
Yeah, you put the disclaimer on the smart white man disclaimer. Shout out to the white people. He gave you that. He gave you that, like the logical way. But so okay. So,
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, everybody says that where civilization started was in Africa. It was started in Egypt and Samaria. Samaria is a Middle Eastern country. So you tell me, man, are they black or white? They're neither.
They black, man.
Okay, fine, they black then. Fuck it, they black.
I'm saying
so the
that-
thing is, as far back as written history goes, is Samaria.
All right.
Okay, so if they're black, then by God it was black. Because
Right.
that's all the more we can possibly
So
know.
how did we make
all
you
the rest is
motherfuckers?
guess.
Like, how did we make the white person? I don't, because they said they make the caves. Do you know where you came from? No, I'm saying, I'm saying historically, because, and that's fucked up that American, or none of us know where the fuck we really came from. Who did that?
Here's the deal.
That's fucked
No,
up.
I know is because I spent the $24 and did my.
Oh, you did that?
my
All right, I
DNA
respect
and
that.
yeah.
I salute.
I'm
All right.
Eastern European along with South America.
Now, where was that? I'm saying, what is that? What does that
Eastern
mean?
European. Here again. Here's where we go. Okay, so just so that you know, and I assume that you can do this research because I
All right.
this first to. The world started to divide through tectonic movements. The plates underneath the earth start to move, and they start to create these chasms. These chasms fill with water, just like any hole you dig fills
Right,
with water.
right,
It's
the
the
water's
same
up
thing.
under the earth.
There you go. So the point is, the water comes up and it creates these oceans, and it creates these different continents.
Okay.
Okay. Now, no matter how you look at it, the oldest remains of, I don't know, the Cro-Magnon or whatever, but the oldest remains of man as a Homo sapien were found in Africa.
Okay.
We're assuming that that is where the monkeys in the trees decided to come down, walk on two legs, and be people.
And see, I don't know about that part. When you mixing me up with that, because I believe God came in with some shit going on. God said, "Your light, Adam, light, day, sun, moon, whatever,
Okay,
water, woman." Then bam, you brought in Adam and Eve. They were, and I don't believe they names I believe they names switched from the beginning, but I believe the spirit came. I don't believe the monkey turned into a gorilla, turned into a man.
Let me help you.
That's why they can't do it right now.
Do you believe Moses was 800 years old?
Moses was what?
800 years old.
Shit, I don't know, because I wasn't there. I don't know.
Okay. What does your educated mind tell you? You think he lived for 800 fucking years?
Moses back then, niggas was living 100, 200 years, bro.
Okay, let's say 200. You think 800?
I don't know about 800. I'm just saying,
It says in the Bible he was 800 years old. Listen to me, because I grew up in the Catholic religion, which makes me all fucked up to begin with. Let me explain to you for a second what I consider, okay? I think that the Bible is a telling of a story that has been embellished here and there. I think that the 7 days run over 7 millennia. Okay, because to God there is no time. And it says that in the Bible. There is no time, there is no hour, there is no day to God. 7 days could have been 7 million years.
Could be, yeah, it wasn't no certain thing, right?
When he created everything, I think that his time frame is not our time frame.
Yeah.
So no matter how you look at it, I think that the Bible reflects what God was telling the person that wrote it, not necessarily what in our,
right, in that
truth.
time frame, and all that little simple.
So having said all that, what's to say that God didn't develop man and put him on earth by virtue of a fish that crawled on water, that became an ape, that became a hominid?
He could, we don't know. You're right with
There you go. See, I can't myself say that I know what God was thinking.
But I still say he was black.
I don't care.
Whatever the fuck he was black.
I don't care.
Now speaking of, because how much time we got? Producer's supposed to be on the time again. I gotta get on my staff to teach them as they go. Producers is always supposed to be on time watch. And if we're going over or if they're doing that, they're supposed to say, hey guys, take next subject and stuff like that. Right now my producer is funneling the bartender. I don't know what's going on. Give our shot. There's something going on over there. We're busting them. I don't know what the fuck is going on at that moment.
She gave me more love than these niggas have, so get out my face.
Yo, hey, can you get some drinks going? Maybe we'll fucking
She can't be with a white guy, so it's all good.
Exactly. Right.
Actually, I can be a white man because he can't handle me. I'll be in jail, that's what I'm telling you.
Damn, you
Be
be
careful, young lady, what you wish for.
Oh shit! You got to check too. I believe you got to check. That's all the sisters care about.
My birthday coming up, huh?
Hey, you got to have a check. With that being said, because I know we only got a couple minutes left, we got to talk about the gorilla in the room. Motherfucker Trump. Trump is fucking it up for you white people. I mean, Trump is fucking you up and making you look bad. And racism is coming at an all-time high. It's like bumps, herpes, coming out of motherfucking America. Herpes coming out of America, sprouting everywhere.
I'm gonna go ahead and be all white, my brother.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, the thing is that somebody elected his ass.
You?
No, not me, bro.
You ain't voting for goddamn Hillary, I don't believe.
I'm a fellow, I can't.
Okay, all right, you can't go. Damn, like a nigga.
Here's the problem, all right? Somebody elected his ass, and I promise you that if all the brothers in the world didn't vote for him, he wouldn't be in office right now.
Shit! I don't believe a lot of niggas will vote for him. I don't believe a lot of niggas vote.
You can believe what you want, but the problem is that y'all are the majority in the country right now. Check your stats.
Yeah.
No.
Y'all are the majority in the country right now, yeah.
Jim, for real?
So if everybody did vote, which a lot of people don't vote because they either feel that they're uninformed or they don't like any
Because
candidates or
nobody
they don't
wants to
follow
be a Clinton
politics.
or a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
Oh, stop. You know, finally you doing some work.
I keep telling you, ain't nobody in Boston.
Yeah, whatever. You go ahead again.
Thank you.
So you telling me that,
No matter how you look at it, you guys are the majority. People of color are the majority in the United States right now.
damn, how did I know
Be that Hispanic or black or whatever, people of color are the majority in the United States right now.
Alright.
So no matter how you look at it, man, you people, your people, the black community, the Hispanic community, and all the rest of that, you guys are the ones that are making the calls.
Yeah.
I don't see how this be losing like a motherfucker.
Because a
But
lot
the
of
thing
people
is
don't
that I
vote,
think
and
that
that's still
here's
just
the
as
problem.
bad as voting for Trump. not voting. So
Because
that-
y'all got this shit
every vote you don't cast
Yeah,
leads to something you may not want.
yeah.
There's no getting around it.
Okay,
If you
all right.
don't vote,
So that's
you
really important.
cannot be counted.
Well, I hope that we voted for Stacey Abrams for governor. I got a cheap shot. By the time y'all see this, we're gonna figure out Brian Kempton won the motherfucker. He didn't read the bitch already. They not letting that motherfucking ass get in office, and when she do, it's something to it. So, with that being said, I don't know, will Trump make another 8? Will he do 8?
It's hard to
Come on,
tell.
tell the truth.
It depends on who they put up against him. If they put another Hillary Clinton in there, fuck no. Who the fuck wants Hillary?
Damn, what Democrats we got as a good pick?
That's a good question. I don't know yet. You know what? Barack Obama was a decent pick. The problem is that I think that he ran his shit into the ground because he was so high on what was going on that he allowed motherfuckers to slip by him.
I agree.
I think that
He didn't empower no niggas, man.
he did not do the things he was promising to do.
Yeah.
And by virtue of that, fucked us all. Left us in a Bush-Trump state. There's no chance. Because what did they come back with? Hillary. Who the
See how you
fuck
shoot
is
the
gonna
black
vote for
man
Hillary?
down that quick? See how you just shot the black man? The man cleaned up this motherfucker. This raggedy motherfucker that Bush left.
He did some shit. That's
cleaned
true.
this shit up.
He did some shit.
And you said Trump Bush era. Fuck Obama, fuck what he did, but it's a hard fight.
Because
See what I'm saying?
no matter how you look at it, no matter how you look at it, man. I mean, Obama was the first. There is no other history as far as this goes. Obama was the first.
Right.
Straight up the first.
They said that we had a black president before. Did you ever heard about that?
No, who's that?
John Henchman, John Hancock, whatever. Fuck, I'm sorry his name. I'm sorry if I'm fucking his name up. Yeah, he was president before. The first president. You never heard about it?
Before Washington?
Never heard.
Huh? Before Washington, it was a black president. I know it didn't count because it was right. Fuck.
Yeah, I guess.
We'll keep going.
Either way.
Never heard of
The
it.
point being is that he was the first. So he
All right.
delineates your legacy as far as that goes.
All right.
The problem is, no matter how you look at it, man, I think that this country is taking a step in the right direction because you know what? No matter what,
Okay.
we will allow ourselves, black, white, and maybe not women, I'm very sorry, but I assure you, because we haven't had a woman as a
President, I'm scared of that.
I am too, because they're emotional.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
But the point, don't look at me.
Shot.
Shot fired across the bow.
Yeah, shot fired across the room.
The point being is that I concern myself with those kind of things, especially in Hillary's case, man. Hillary has been proven, look at Benghazi. The thing is, Hillary has been proven to go on emotion and get killed.
She cried about when she lost to Obama. I started seeing this start crying. I just stayed for Obama.
It's not, this is not an emotional job.
Yeah.
This is an absolute responsibility to no end.
Yeah.
You can't be emotional in this thing.
What do you say about that? What do you
Do
say?
you think that Trump is not emotional when he sits
What is
and
his
drops on
ego?
his left?
It's his
That's still
ego,
emotional.
though. It's
That's
his
still
ego. It's like Bush. It's his ego.
It's like that Bush family. It's like Bush 2 getting in there trying to finish what his father did. He's an idiot and he fucked us up.
Right.
No matter how you look at it. He put
Right.
people in harm's way in order to make sure his daddy was vindicated. I have no problem with that.
I agree. So so do you feel like Trump's gonna get another 8 or no?
They
I'm
have to
scared.
come with a better candidate.
Yeah, they're gonna definitely have to find a better.
If not, we're
candidate.
gonna still have to go for Trump.
Then we got 4 more years of that knucklehead.
And I want to be clear. Do white people owe black people some money? That's the right question.
No.
All right, I'll stick with you. What you got to say? No? Yes or no? Because you stuck in the middle. So you got some niggas that's mad. You got some humpies that's mad. It's going to be fucked up for you either way. But
I mean,
do they owe?
back then, yes. Maybe not today, no. I mean, I feel like.
Even if the
No.
margin has went up here.
Here's the problem, man. You know what? All bullshit aside, man.
All bullshit aside.
If y'all had felt that way,
Right.
It should have been done.
it should have been done. man.
How the fuck was we going to get it done?
No, bullshit. Because
How the fuck was we going to get it done?
No.
Overthrow the motherfucker? What the fuck you want?
Yes,
You
you could have done
You
that.
guys got
Yes, you could have done
segregation
that.
delineated.
You could
You
have done
guys
that.
got all this shit done because you had leaders
Yeah.
that had some sense, like Martin Luther King.
Man, y'all killed them niggas, man. What's wrong with y'all, man?
No. Sirhan, he's an Arab. Don't start with me. I ain't putting no
No, you kill every nigga. I'm saying your people kill every nigga
JFK,
from
right?
Tupac to goddamn. You killed JFK?
Oh,
Just because he had something wrong with me.
because I happen to know that Biggie's crew killed Tupac. You read the book.
I don't know about
Oh,
that.
don't start shit. Come on,
Nah, that's some bullshit. I believe Malcolm X, Martin Luther King,
Right.
both of them had some white men had something to do with both of them killed.
Sure.
So, any leaders be getting killed, goddamn.
But they
And
still-
don't start that
they
because
still
you know what?
accomplish
Obama
change.
is stumping
They
strong
still
right now. Don't
accomplish
start with leaders because you don't get any more leadership than the presidency of the United States. Obama is doing very well right now.
All right, so, okay, so, you know what, we can agree to disagree.
If not, things have changed in the last 50
Well, here's
years.
my
How's
question.
that?
How, if you don't feel like you owe us some goddamn money, how you supposed to get some money, man?
Educate yourselves and work hard.
Work hard.
Brother, you are there. See, the problem is that unfortunately you don't represent this. You call yourself the Black Howard Stern. Howard Stern doesn't represent the Jewish community correctly because he's a rich man.
Right.
He comes from money. He does this thing. Unfortunately, man, you're living better than I am.
Right.
So no matter how you look at it, you're doing better than I am, and you're a man of color.
Yeah.
There is no getting around this, brother. See, I'm looking for a house that's under $100,000 to live at the beach and retire on my military pension and all the rest of this. You ain't.
Well, see, you know the only problem. But see, the only problem about that is everything as a black man that I have to do to make some money, I have to step on another black man to make it.
That's not true.
No.
It's the
That's
truth.
absolutely not
It's the
true.
truth.
And you know what?
I
If
gotta
you search
sell
your heart,
dope.
if you search your heart, you're full of shit.
No, because listen, guess what? I gotta sell dope, okay, to get rich.
When's the last time
I
you
gotta
sold
rap some fucking rap words to tell you to drink lean, pop pills, and all this shit to get rich.
When's
I gotta
the
get on
last time you
TV and
sold
act like a goddamn monkey or whatever the fuck to get rich. I gotta hurt myself to play football, shoot a basketball, fuck myself up to get rich. Something where I have to do, I gotta fuck the other black man up. So a black man gotta get sacrificed, but every black man, come on.
I know a million black men right now. I mean, I'm saying a million. That's what
No,
you
no.
I know a lot of black men right now that don't feel like they have to step on other black men to get ahead.
Shit.
I think that
They ain't fucking with them niggas.
No,
That's stepping on them too. They ain't fucking with them.
But the thing is that if you step on, you considering this from a perspective that you're not qualifying. You're not qualifying this perspective. You stepped on a black man because he wasn't willing to do the things that you were willing to do.
It was indirect. It was indirect. I made rap music. I told him to drink lean, pop pills. That was the favorite thing that I wanted him to do. He started doing it and shit, but I got rich off of it.
Did you?
I told the girl to
Did
throw
you
her
do it?
ass and I'll put some money.
Okay, but the other thing is, did you do what you said you were telling him to do?
No, I didn't do it.
How about that, brother? The thing is that no matter how you look at it, whether you stepped on a motherfucker to get that, what you did was you propagated your line. There is no getting around it. You can generalize all you want, but no matter how you did it, you did things so that you would be better off.
So you saying at the end of the day, it's all about individual.
It's
There
all
you
about
go.
you.
That's what the white man feel. Hey man, listen. You know what? I love this conversation. Thank you guys for this conversation.
Thank you. I appreciate you having us.
Yes, thank you.
This is great. Y'all gotta come back on my show. This is like the Black Howard Stern. Y'all gotta be the voices of white people. You know what I mean? Because one thing I want to do is I always want to bring in white and black, and I want to see how we can work better together and what is our differences. You know what I mean? And how can we iron those differences out? Again, we agree to disagree today because I feel like white people owe us some money, but I don't know how they're gonna pay us. And that's y'all saying, we don't know how you gonna pay us. Like, hey, motherfucker, go get some money. So we can, we gotta agree to disagree on that one right there. It is what it is. But do you got any last words before we get out of here? Any last words?
Real quick.
I mean,
I had a Cannes Festival film come out last year, 2018, Meeting a Monster. I'd like to go ahead and go ahead and put that.
what's the name of it?
Meeting a Monster.
Meeting a Monster. Give it a round of applause. Meeting a Monster.
I play the infamous father for Gabriel Arps, Meeting a Monster. It's one of those XR type movies and stuff that was featured in Cannes and Sundance.
I like
And I'm doing some acting stuff. I work in Atlanta as a bodyguard and personal security for a lot of the different music artists and stuff like that. If you see me around Atlanta, Masquerade, Variety Playhouse, any of the other big venues, say hey.
So what's your IG, Instagram, Twitter, anything?
My wife and I do this Keto Couples Journey or at Keto Couples Journey on Instagram and Facebook. I'm 100 pounds down since January.
Yeah.
So I'm not fat anymore, so I'm all about that.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah,
what's
man.
up.
I mean, I'm trying to better myself. I'm a more positive person than I was last year, and I appreciate you having me here, Alex.
Hey man, I appreciate you. Hey, and you know what? I just want to say, you were one of the first people that responded to when I reached out, and I can tell through the email you were so genuine. You seen how the way I responded. I said, man, I can tell like me and your brothers, man. So
I love you, man.
You're gonna definitely be back on the show, and as well as yourself, young Jen. Tell me what's going on about yourself, baby.
Well, you can look me up on IG at
Okay.
LadyNJE,
All right.
and Pretty much, I just am an accountant and
Okay.
I have my real estate license, so.
All right.
Yeah, so just hit me up with any questions. I'm
Okay.
solution oriented.
Okay.
So, just whatever you need help with, hit me up and if I don't know the answer, I'll find
You'll
somebody who
figure it out.
does, yeah.
So you an accountant, so you fuck with niggas too, we can bring some money to you and
You
trust
can
you.
bring some
and handle
money
the
to
books.
me and yes, I will handle your books and I will tell you how to make more money.
Alright, and just for the record, she do date black men, so you can trust, you can be trusted, she's cool, alright? Alright? We'll be back, well, thank you so much for the NUKE night. Yeah! Black House Sun family, you've had a great show. I hope you are able to look at this, rewind this, pick some shit out of it, smoke to it, and just really kind of analyze what they were saying and what I was saying. Now, if they didn't answer a question, or if I didn't answer a question, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section so we can come back and do part 2 of this, white versus black, and how can we iron it out and walk down the same road. We'll be back, NUKE at night. Remember, give God His grace. Wake up in the morning and get you some